Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, the First Lady, and Chelsea Clinton. The 53rd Presidential Inaugural Gala, An American Journey, with guest appearances by Mikhail Baryshnikov, Laurie Beechman, Candice Bergen, Michael Douglas, Kenneth Babyface Edmonds, Gloria Estefan, Aretha Franklin, Kenny G, Whoopi Goldberg, Yo-Yo Ma, Dave Matthews Band, Edgar Meyer, Mark O'Connor, Sandy Patty, Bernadette Peters, Kenny Rogers, Jimmy Smits, James Taylor, Stevie Wonder, Trisha Yearwood, and the Broadway casts of Chicago and Bring Into Noise, Bring Into Fun. The 53rd Presidential Inaugural Gala is sponsored by Anheuser Busch. Let's stop underage drinking before it starts.
These are our kids, and just like your kids, sometimes it seems what we tell them goes in one ear and out the other. But guess what? When it comes to making tough decisions like whether or not to drink, kids say parents have more influence than anyone. That's why we offer free advice from professionals on how to talk to your kids. When we show them we care, what we say stays with them. Let's work together to stop underage drinking before it starts.
My husband notices a lot about my teeth. It's because my husband's a dentist. He wants my teeth to be their very best. We use Mentadent.
Mentadent's unique formula works like no ordinary toothpaste. It actually targets plaque, reaching where even your brush can't with its powerful bubbling action.
There's just this bubbling, effervescent feeling that I don't get with ordinary toothpaste.
Mentadent, more than you ever expected from a toothpaste.
I know my mouth is clean because I can feel it.
If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear just as long as you stand.
Peace of mind from Buick LeSabre.
My mom's a good cook. When my mom makes shake and bake, that means she loves me. This is how you make shake and bake.
Crispy, juicy shake and bake. Mom's other little helper.
I shook and Mom cooks.
There are only about 3 dishes I know how to make, but my best is definitely Jello chocolate pudding. At least that's what the experts tell me.
Jello chocolate pudding, as smooth as ever.
When was the last time you felt the power of a mountain, the romance of a train, or the unexpected warmth of a stranger's smile? When was the last time you spotted orcas at play? And when was the last time you felt so inspired by the simple act of looking out your window? For a free Alaska brochure, call 1-888-ALASKA-4. Holland America West Tours. It's time.
Monday Night Football is gone, but big comedy's on, and it starts with Cosby. Then on Ink, Ted uncovers Mary's secret. You are the devil!
Oh, come on!
Now she'll do anything.
Finding it out.
To keep him from telling the world.
If you were a rapper, they would have named you Snoop Wifey White.
All new Ink after Cosby. CBS Big Comedy, Monday.
A woman's worst fear.
A mammogram was suspicious.
Could be a reality.
I trade places with her in a heartbeat.
Jello Reese in an all-new Promised Land. CBS Tuesday.
George Washington's arrival for his inauguration in New York City marked the end of a week's journey from Mount Vernon. A jubilant crowd had gathered at Federal Hall to witness the nation's first presidential inauguration. Affirming his belief in one nation under God, Washington laid his hand upon a Bible open to the passage, "Unless the Lord builds the house, they that build it labor in vain." After reciting the oath as set forth by the Constitution, he added the words, "So help me God." The phrase has been a tradition ever since. 4 years later, the president's 135-word speech lasted only 4 minutes. Washington's brevity, however, did not become a presidential tradition.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bernadette Peters.
Things are looking good from here. Everything around us is moving real fast. Yeah, things are looking good from here. And this time, I think we'll make them last. 'Cause we people today are blessed by a guiding star. So thank you, Mr. President. Now we know what times these
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Smits.
Welcome to this celebration of the last president of the 20th century and the first president of the 21st century. You know, we just heard that these are the good times, and that doesn't just mean tonight or tomorrow. The voices of those young people, like the leadership of a young president, remind us that America has always been a new nation, a people on the frontiers of the future, exploring a continent and then the heavens, and now a new millennium. Together as one, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Rogers and Trisha Yearwood.
If we all join together, one hand raised high, there is no kind of mountain together we can climb. There is no kind of treasure together we can find. If we all join together as one.
If we all pull together, we could be so strong. If we share in the struggle, there's much you could count on. We could make it to that rainbow, and it wouldn't take that long. If we all join together as one, all join together as one.
They're calling your company again with more offers of big savings over AT&T, but when you look at the numbers, the big savings aren't there. Has a discount long-distance company offered you big savings? Give us a call. We'll give you the facts.
All handled hand lotions stop dryness, this one stops germs. Introducing Keri Antibacterial Hand Lotion. Proven to kill germs as it softens skin. New Keri Antibacterial Hand Lotion. Trusted therapy for softer, safer hands.
I love being a mom, but I was still miserable because I was so heavy, and I knew I had to do something. I lost over 50 pounds on the Slim Fast plan. Just keep them in the fridge, grab them, shake them up, have my lunch while I'm feeding him. It's just such a healthy drink.
Now with 23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
Oh, I feel very healthy, and I have to be to keep up with him.
Slim Fast, balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
What more could you want?
Because a glass and surface cleaner is blue like Windex doesn't mean it cleans glass as well as Windex, because only Windex is specially formulated with ammonia D. It leaves a beautiful streak-free shine just about anyone can appreciate. Windex, the best on glass from S.C. Johnson Wax.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How do they do that?
At night, when you're asleep, the dairy fairy flies into the kitchen. Dairy fairy? Yeah. And pours milk onto the cheese. Then she uses her magic wand to make it all smooth.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. That's why it tastes better than imitation cheese made mostly with oil and water. Taste the magic Kraft singles make.
I think that is wonderful.
The 53rd Inaugural Gala will continue.
This week on The Late Show, Barbara Streisand, Bob Dole, David Duchovny, John Goodman, Dana Carvey, Kelsey Grammer, Sandra Bullock, and Steven Seagal, all this week.
When all her hopes and dreams were suddenly shattered.
Missy has cancer.
No.
There's got to be something that I can do for my daughter.
She had one final wish.
Welcome to the White House.
John Ritter, Tess Harper, Anna Klumsky, and a special appearance by President Clinton.
An honor to meet you, sir.
Inspired by real family events, A Child's Wish premieres Tuesday.
CBS. Welcome home.
An exciting place for everyone. Come on, get loose and have some fun. On the river of Indiana's rising sun. Let's go. All right. Fun and thrills, day or night. On the Grand Victoria Casino.
All the fun is in Rising Sun, Indiana. Find out what everyone is raving about at the Grand Victoria Casino. For reservations, call 1-800-GRAND-11.
Call 1-800-GRAND-11.
Life. It's not the sort of thing that shuts down at 5. So at Bell South, we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you ever need to reach us, just give us a call. Anytime. Bell South, it's all here.
There can be only one, and the only place to find America's best-built, best-selling trucks is at your local Ford dealer. The #1 selling Ford Ranger, with the highest quality of any domestic pickup in its class. Now, with $1,000 cash back, you can lease a Ranger for only $129 a month. That's $129 a month. Buy Ranger and choose $1,000 cash back or financing as low as 2.9%. The Ford Ranger, #1 for 10 years straight. And the only place to find Ranger is at your local Ford dealer.
It's lunchtime, and what are we having with our burger today? Wow, you get a big 28 grams of fat with this one. And this one serves up an amazing 39 grams. Hey, tell it like it is. A great sandwich doesn't have to have all that fat. At Subway, 7 of our 6-inch subs have 6 grams of fat or less and taste fresh and delicious. Take the Subway challenge and take one bite. If you don't think our subs are great, you get your money back. Take the Subway challenge at a Subway near you.
The Storm Trackers, 4 certified meteorologists.
He had no idea that one day his great-grandson would perform for the 42nd President of the United States. But here he is, Mark O'Connor, with Yo-Yo Ma and Edgar Meyer, in a work that is featured on their new album at the very top of the classical charts, Appalachia Waltz.
I shall never return home alive, said Abraham Lincoln to his longtime law partner, William Herndon. The train rolled slowly out, Herndon recalled, and Mr. Lincoln, still standing in the doorway of the rear car, took his last view of Springfield. Despite the concerns for his safety, Lincoln rode with President Buchanan to the Capitol in an open carriage. At the swearing-in, his discomfort was heightened by not knowing what to do with his new hat. Surprisingly enough, to his rescue came his old rival, Stephen Douglas, who held the precious hat while Lincoln delivered his inaugural address. Herndon later wrote that Lincoln's speech would become a memorable document, and that has turned out to be true for many of the speeches of the man from Illinois.
You've seen chicken like this. You've seen it like this. Heck, you've even seen it like this. But now you can see chicken like you've never seen it before. Introducing Savory Fare Gourmet Sausages, filled with tender chicken, sun-dried tomatoes, and Parmesan. Fully cooked, so delicious dishes like this take just minutes. So next time you think about chicken, think Savory Fare Gourmet Sausages. Already made, already wonderful. New from Hillshire Farm.
Precious Hotline, what's your problem?
We're stuck with skunky beer.
So it's not Budweiser?
No.
Remain calm, sir. We're on our way. Next time, look for this.
New Born on Dating from Budweiser, because fresh beer tastes better.
Precious Hotline.
Could we order some Chinese?
It's time to declare war against mildew. Introducing professional strength Tilex Mildew Stain Remover. More powerful than any other mildew stain remover, it blasts away horrendous mildew stains in less than 30 seconds. Get the most powerful mildew stain remover ever made. New professional strength Tilex.
No two GM owners are alike. We drive a lot of different kinds of cars
and trucks for a lot of different reasons.
But when J.D. Power and Associates ask new vehicle owners about the quality,
sales experience, and delivery of
their vehicle,
the different
GM owners
wound up
mostly saying the same thing.
Same thing.
General Motors is rated highest in satisfaction right from the start.
People in motion.
There are some colors you can only find in the country. Deep forest green, rich cranberry red, and these were the inspiration for the Country Colors collection, crafted in America only by Ethan Allen. A surprisingly affordable way to bring a fresh look to your home, whether it's a farmhouse or a penthouse. Hurry in, Ethan Allen's winter sale is on now.
Monday, Murphy's informant finally revealed.
I called all my backup sources, the rhino, the hyena, I even called the dung beetle.
What did he say?
Nothing. He's still mad at me for naming him the dung beetle.
Then it's barnyard justice.
You want a piece of me?
When Sybil tries to silence the lambs.
I'm being threatened by a sock.
All new Sybil after Murphy, CBS Big Comedy Monday.
Impersonating the president can be a serious crime.
Is this legal?
Or a whole lot of fun. Kevin Kline, Sigourney Weaver, Dave, CBS Sunday, February 16th.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whoopi Goldberg.
It's amazing to be here to see a friend. You know, a real live person who's really, truly your friend get inaugurated as the President of the United States.
If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall to the sea, I won't cry, shed a tear, just as long as you stand.
Peace of mind from Buick LeSabre.
Albert?
Come on in.
Cappuccino.
Amaretto cappuccino from Maxwell House.
Ooh, these feel good.
Lauren, come on, let me see.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you've been working for a favorite look,
Those are great.
yep. Part of getting that look should be including Kellogg's Special K. Great toasted taste, 110 calories, and fat-free. Buy them. Kellogg's Special K. Great taste never looks so good.
Yeah. I was getting off a plane when this stranger tosses me a dime. Suddenly, I was in command. With one whistle, 12 cabs appeared. At home, the kids were studying, my husband was cleaning the bathroom, like I always ask. Then guess who shows up with my phone bill?
Just happened to be in the neighborhood.
Along with a dime a minute for my long distance, now my paging and internet had a flat rate too. To celebrate, we went out to eat. The tip? The dime. Shouldn't everyone have a phone bill that makes sense?
The 53rd Inaugural Gala will continue. How did President Clinton like tonight's gala event? And what does he hope to get done in the next 4 years? Find out when he talks with Mark McEwen and Jane Robelo tomorrow on This Morning.
Sex, drugs, loneliness, even death. How do you cope when you're only 14? If you want to understand the challenges our kids face, this is a program you must see. AT&T presents The Class of 2000, Thursday.
CBS. Welcome home.
The storm trackers.
The snow will be confined to the north.
First with the right forecast.
Tomorrow morning's commute. Traffic's moving right along real nicely. Latest computer run for late this evening.
The lie between rain and freezing rain.
Kentuckiana's weather leader.
All the snow will be falling well off to the north.
Proving it every day. That's 32 for you.
I was very impressed by the doctors. I was treated like a queen when I walked in. They guided me back, introduced me to the doctor. The doctor took me back to the room. He told me everything he was going to do, explained it to me, and was very gentle and very professional.
Dr. Beiser's Vision World is proud to carry quality Bausch & Lomb products. Come in and see if Bausch & Lomb contact lenses are right for you.
What is the mark of a winner? Is it the sheer number of victories, or is it the quality of those victories? Is it in the mind of an individual, or in the mind of his peers? Or is it all these things? Kroger salutes a winner, Coach Denny Crum.
Do you know if the buses will roll? We do. Watch the first and best. Snow Watch 32. 5 a.m. on 32 for you this morning. The Storm Trackers. 4 certified meteorologists.
Stevie Wonder was making music when President Eisenhower was in the White House and President Clinton was in the 3rd grade. His songs are the anthems of 4 decades. You are the sunshine of my life. We are the world. Sir Duke. For once in my life. The list just goes on and on. A musical journey of discovery for him and for an audience as big as all America. Stevie says music is a world within itself with a language that we all understand. His language is a fierce heart, silent eyes, a joyful smile, and a commanding voice that lifts us up. Now accompanied by the Eastern High School Choir, let's listen to the singer, the poet, the visionary, Mr. Stevie Wonder.
Wore knee breeches, but his forward-looking son, John Quincy Adams, was the first president inaugurated in long pants.
Ladies and gentlemen, joined by the W.T. Woodson High School drumline, singing her Grammy-nominated song, here is Gloria Estefan.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. No other president has taken the oath of office 4 times.
I, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, do solemnly swear I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God. So help me God. So help me God. So help me God.
And because the 22nd Amendment limits a president to 2 terms, Roosevelt's remarkable record will stand forever.
It sounds like this, and like this, and like this. It's the sound of freshness, and you hear it every time you open a jar of Campbell's delicious new soups. Soup stock so full with fresh carrots, fresh celery, fresh onions, and firm pasta, we had to put them in glass just to show them off. Campbell's fresh-tasting, best-tasting new soups in resealable jars. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It sure does.
The new fresh-tasting soups from Campbell's.
What they do is simple. So simple it would be easy to miss it altogether. But they're making a difference. You see, drunk driving fatalities are down 35% in the last 13 years, and fatalities from teen drunk driving are down 67%. So to everyone who checks an ID, offers to call a cab, or helps a customer know when to say when, we extend our thanks. By doing what's right, you are making things better. A message from Budweiser.
Have you tried the Colgate Deep Clean? Something most teeth have never felt. Something you can feel with Colgate baking soda and peroxide with tartar control. You'll agree, this Deep Clean is truly monumental. Colgate, feel the Deep Clean.
Social Security and pensions may provide only 45% of your retirement income. That could let some air out of your retirement plans. Fortunately, MetLife is there to help you make sense of annuities and other retirement options. Call 1-800-MET-LIFE.
This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. We've got something new. Out of the blue.
Introducing Out of the Blue. Fun little cards to surprise your friends with for no special reason. And since we know you have a lot of friends, they're only 99 cents each. New Out of the Blue.
This is your Hallmark Gold Crown store. You'll feel better inside.
trusted one brand of laxative more than any other, Correctol. And unlike many laxatives, including most X-Lax products, Correctol tablets contain no phenolphthalein. Instead, they contain the ingredient doctors recommend most for overnight relief. Gentle, dependable relief.
I'll stay with you.
Correctol, caring for women.
Through the years.
How did President Clinton like tonight's gala event? And what does he hope to get done in the next 4 years? Find out when he talks with Mark McEwen and Jane Robelo tomorrow on This Morning.
A hostage situation puts a doctor in the crossfire.
Even if you go in, very likely hostages will still be killed.
What's your point? A chilling new Chicago hoax, CBS Monday. Bravo.
It's about real people.
Great.
Refreshing. Inspiring.
America's watching and they love it. Coast to Coast, Wednesdays on CBS.
Jazz, Broadway, country, modern dance, movies, television, and rock and roll. They're all American inventions, and we couldn't have held the 20th century without them. 100 years ago, even Jules Verne couldn't have seen it all coming. This is a century of astounding adventure, great progress, and the threat of absolute evil. And it was music, images, word, and song that spoke the sorrows and the joys, and so often sustained hope. From George M. Cohan to Bob Dylan and Maya Angelou. Tonight and tomorrow, as we look ahead to the next century of the American journey, we know that there will be hard passages as well as happy ones, and that for the voyage, we need poetry as well as power.
Are something people notice. And if they notice you, they're a lot less likely to run into you.
Your lights are on!
No matter what else they do.
Are some of those imported Dijon mustards a little too hot for you? Well, now there's new French's Dijon, specially blended for a deliciously mild Dijon taste. New French's Dijon mustard, so delicious you'll go mild for it.
Big on bleach? This is your kind of Lysol. Lysol Plus Bleach Toilet Bowl Cleaner. With a name you trust, plus the awesome cleaning and brightening power of bleach. What else would you need?
What does it take to make tap water taste like this? Very little. The ingenious filter inside the Brita water filtration pitcher virtually eliminates lead and chlorine. Tap water becomes clear, fresh, wonderful water. Brita. Tap into great taste.
It's a touch, an embrace. It's a hand, it's a face.
It's Aveeno Lotion with oatmeal.
It's a friend, it's a hug.
For skin that simply must be touched, Aveeno Lotion is made with oatmeal to hold moisture inside. For skin so noticeable, it's irresistible.
It's a feel, it's a touch,
It's Aveeno.
Rush home from work, your night to cook. Need something fast? Take a look.
Cheese to the rescue.
Make a quick Mexican pizza. Tortilla, ground beef, Colby, Jack, pepper salsa, you got the knack.
Cheese to the rescue.
Rescue me. Great taste, come on now. Take a bite. You're one big hit for them tonight.
Cheese to the rescue.
To the rescue, all that cheese.
The 53rd Inaugural Gala will continue.
Monday, Murphy's informant finally revealed.
I called all my backup sources, the rhino, the hyena, I even called the dung beetle.
What did he say?
Nothing. He's still mad at me for naming him the dung beetle.
Then it's barnyard justice.
You want a piece of me?
When Sybil tries to silence the lambs.
I'm being threatened by a sock.
All new Sybil after Murphy, CBS Big Comedy Monday.
A lifetime of dreams came down to one final wish.
Welcome to the White House.
John Ritter, Tess Harper, Anna Klumsky, and a special appearance by President Clinton. A Child's Wish, CBS Tuesday.
CBS. Welcome home.
I'm Steve Bergen. This is a 32 for You news update. 2 bombs have struck an abortion clinic in Tulsa, Oklahoma. No one was injured. This latest incident comes 3 days after a double bombing in Atlanta that left 6 hurt. We'll have local reaction. A truck slammed into a home off Cannons Lane after the driver suffered a massive heart attack and died. No one was home at the time. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday will be celebrated tomorrow. Tonight here in Louisville, people gathered to remember the slain civil rights leader. The Cards plot a victory in overtime. Dave Reynolds has that story. Lane Mason, the forecast tonight at 11.
Elan Furs inventory reduction sale is going on now at the Downtown Holiday Inn in Louisville. It is a total clearance where you can save up to 75% on every mink, fox, beaver, raccoon, lynx, and sable at the biggest sale of the year. Every designer's collection from Christian Dior, Perry Ellis, Adolfo Zucchi, and others dramatically reduced with no interest or payments until April of '97. It's Elan's multi-million-dollar inventory reduction sale with savings up to 75% off. It ends Monday at 6 p.m. Hurry in for the best selection, the Downtown Holiday Inn in Louisville.
Did you know a certain burger has 28 grams of fat? Another one has 39 grams? A great sandwich doesn't have to have all that fat. At Subway, 7 of our 6-inch subs have 6 grams of fat or less. Take the Subway challenge and decide for yourself at a Subway near you.
Here's some news you'll really want to sit down for. Right now, every single sofa at Rhodes has been reduced. That's any sofa you could possibly want. Contemporary, leather, traditional. Rhodes has it all. Take this very comfortable sofa. Great style, great price. Why pay hundreds more somewhere else? Every Rhodes sofa reduced. I mean, does that knock you off your feet? Or what?
I have a dream.
Thank you very much.
Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world.
Taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
My husband notices a lot about my teeth. It's because my husband's a dentist. He wants my teeth to be their very best. We use Mentadent.
Mentadent's unique formula works like no ordinary toothpaste. It actually targets plaque, reaching where even your brush can't with its powerful bubbling action.
There's just this bubbling, effervescent feeling that I don't get with ordinary toothpaste.
Mentadent, more than you ever expected from a toothpaste.
I know my mouth is clean because I can feel it.
The newest Infinity is as luxurious as any Infinity ever made. Except it has more attitude. The new QX4.
We worry about too much TV.
eating too much candy.
But too much cold medicine, we had no idea.
Now, we've switched to Triaminic, so we only treat the symptoms they have.
And there's no chance of side effects from unnecessary medicine.
Triaminic lets you choose the right relief without the worry.
Here at Post Cereals, we know that kids and shredded wheat are not exactly a match made in heaven.
So we moms took things into our own hands.
We put a touch of brown sugar on the inside, a little frosting on the outside.
Figured we ought to call it frosted shredded wheat.
Good thinking, Roger.
The 53rd Inaugural Gala will continue.
How did President Clinton like tonight's gala event? And what does he hope to get done in the next 4 years? Find out when he talks with Mark McEwen and Jane Robelo tomorrow on This Morning.
Sex, drugs, loneliness, even death. How do you cope when you're only 14? If you want to understand the challenges our kids face, this is a program you must see. AT&T presents The Class of 2000, Thursday.
CBS. Welcome home.
What a holiday.
I can't see eating like this anymore.
I can't even see my feet.
Okay, which diet this time?
Well, we could do the cabbage diet, the sauerkraut diet,
Ugh.
or the horseradish diet.
Elaine, how badly do we want to see our feet?
Why do it yourself? When it comes to weight loss, no one has more success stories than Weight Watchers.
Brenda, on the sauerkraut diet, maybe hot dogs don't count.
Weight Watchers. You can't argue with success. Reduce yourself and reduce your weekly fee to only $7.75 throughout the year. Call now. A deal like this won't last forever.
Here's some news you'll really want to sit down for. Right now, every single sofa at Rhodes has been reduced. That's any sofa you could possibly want. Contemporary, leather, traditional. Rhodes has it all. Take this very comfortable sofa. Great style, great price. Why pay hundreds more somewhere else? Every Rhodes sofa reduced. I mean, does that knock you off your feet? Or what?
Now, give me the map.
Never.
Never?
No.
Then what do you want on your tombstone?
Crust that rises. Definitely.
Introducing new oven-rising pizza from Tombstone. The crust bakes up right in your oven for a fresh-baked, one-of-a-kind Tombstone taste. What do you want on your Tombstone oven-rising pizza?
Towel? No.
The Storm Trackers, 4 certified meteorologists.
The latest sensation to light up Broadway is a revival of the musical Chicago. The show is named for the city of the heart of America that has hosted more presidential conventions than any other. So it's especially fitting that Chicago is here with us to celebrate this inauguration of a president and an era. Ladies and gentlemen, here are Joel Grey, Bebe Neuwirth, Ann Reinking, James Naughton, and the company of the stunning show, Chicago.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly ball and all that jazz.
Let me see her standing there, and honest mister, I'm a millionaire. Ba 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 boo boo boo, ba 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 boo boo boo. Honest to God, all I care about is love.
gentlemen, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. So help me God.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Would your customers be interested in salon quality products at a fraction of the price?
I don't think so.
Salon style. Salon quality, sensible prices.
Here they come again, with more offers of big savings over AT&T. But when you look at the numbers, the big savings aren't there. Has a discount long-distance company offered you big savings? Give us a call. We'll give you the facts.
If the sky that we look upon I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. And you stand,
Peace of mind from Buick LeSabre.
You've seen chicken like this. You've seen it like this. Heck, you've even seen it like this. But now you can see chicken like you've never seen it before. Introducing savory fare gourmet sausages filled with tender chicken, sun-dried tomatoes, and Parmesan. Fully cooked, so delicious dishes like this take just minutes. So next time you think about chicken, think savory fare gourmet sausages. Already made, already wonderful. New from Hillshire Farm.
This week on The Late Show, Barbara Streisand, Bob Dole, David Duchovny, John Goodman, Dana Carvey, Kelsey Grammer, Sandra Bullock, and Steven Seagal, all this week.
As a performer who's more familiar to theater audience than she is to the rest of the nation, she graced some of our finest musicals from Annie to Cats. Then she found out she had cancer. She fought back, and a big part of the battle's been waged right up here on the Broadway stage. She's an example of the working performers who show after show, film after film, are the heart and soul of our profession. Only she has more courage than most. To a lot of her fellow performers, Laurie Beachman is one of the biggest stars around.
From the very beginning, when I was first diagnosed with cancer, I was just moving forward. You just have to move. You can't stay still. All I have known is to push forward. I still have the disease. I still have to take my medicine, but I'm still going forward. When I walk down Broadway, sometimes I feel incredibly nostalgic. I never dreamed I'd be back up on stage. And the next thing I know, I'm falling in love, I'm making an album, and I'm back on Broadway.
You talk about her energy, or you ask about her will. It's limitless, and her will to get back up on stage and to keep singing is what the cure is.
I don't think anything grows more strongly in me than hope.
We do that every 4 years, and then together we get on with the good work of preparing our nation. Tomorrow, we'll be preparing our nation for a brand new century and a brand new millennium, with brand new adventures and mountains to climb for all future generations of Americans. Thank you for helping it to get off to a wonderful, wonderful start. God bless you, and God bless America.
An Inauguration Eve party for President Clinton as he prepares to begin his second term.
Oh, he's so great! Who's
And good evening, everyone. I'm Donald Lacey.
And I'm Jeff Lipson.
In Washington tonight, as you can imagine, there is not much thought given to getting a good night's sleep before the inauguration tomorrow.
It's a little like the days leading up to Derby. There's an unwritten rule that you must party before the actual party. And the news channel's Melissa Swan and Mark Hebert are live atop the roof of our Washington bureau tonight. And they've been sampling the punch, so to speak, at the Kentucky and Indiana galas tonight. Hope you didn't sample the punch, but I hope you sampled the political tenure of what's going on there.
Actually, Jeff, I didn't even see any punch, but I'm sure there might have been a little bit of round. You know, this is the night on the eve of the inauguration that the states celebrate the states, and they all have state parties, state society parties, they call them, galas. And I was with the Indiana group, and the Indiana people are very happy these days. They say they haven't had so many repeat performances to celebrate in quite some time.
They dance to tunes from the 40s, and Democrats here at a gala for their state can tell you the special significance of that.
First time since FDR that a Democrat has ever succeeded himself as presidency. It's important.
O'Bannon.
I had someone refer to me the other day as the old governor, so I'm having to get used to that.
And Indiana's newly elected governor, Frank O'Bannon, says with his inauguration over, he's relaxing during this one.
When you celebrate, you really want to celebrate, and it's getting people involved, and I think it then carries over into public service and being concerned about what the issues are and what we should do about them. So I'm always for celebrations that bring people together, and I think this is one of them.
When you've seen as many defeats as we have, it's real important to come and celebrate the victories.
Senator Dick Lugar is in the minority in this ballroom, but as a Republican, he's in the majority in the Senate. And he's a reminder to Democrats that the Clinton celebration may not be very old before the controversies begin.
So I think there will be rocky times to begin with. The ethics problems in the House and in the White House are difficult, but we'll hunker down after a while. I think by mid-year there will be significant move toward a balanced budget.
And there's a prediction from Senator Dick Lugar. He tells me he believes that the Congress will find a way to work with the Clinton administration. With me here in Washington live is our political reporter, Mark Hebert. And I must point out, in the interest of accuracy, we are not on the roof tonight. These clothes do not lend themselves to warmth, so we ruled that out. We've been on the roof every newscast, and boy, it's cold up there.
It's cold up there, yes it is.
But the Kentuckians you were with tonight were dressed in the same kind of attire and keeping quite warm.
They look sharp. And the Kentuckians, you have to wonder if they're even going to make it to Inauguration Day. They're partying awful hard. Here's what happened at their gala, which was at the National Press Club.
You can dress Kentuckians up, and you can take them out, even in swanky Washington, D.C. Kentuckians and transplanted Kentuckians together.
Every time the transplanted Kentuckians that now live in Washington meet, Melissa, they sing My Old Kentucky Home. They say they meet for Kentucky Derby every year, and they also meet a lot to watch U of L and UK basketball games when they're on TV. They get together to kind of share the moment that all Kentuckians do in basketball and
They live
Derby.
here, but their heart's back in Kentucky,
yes,
right?
Yes, they
well,
are.
tomorrow is the big day, and it is the inauguration of President Clinton, the second time around, and we will be here with all kinds of coverage tomorrow night at 5:30, and 6 with reaction to his speech and what the crowd in general thought of the inauguration. We'll see you then.
I kind of figured the only way that Mark and Governor Patton kind of get along together is when they get to sing My Old Kentucky Home together as well.
And they're both so good at it.
That's right. Thanks so much, Mark and Melissa there in Washington.